Motherfuckers, yeah, the U.S. had its mercenary groups out there stirring up shit as usual to blame on the Russians. And so basically it was Russian troops. If I'm not mistaken, man, Russian troops had them pinned in and surrounded, man. I believe it was 700 of the United States mercenaries basically pinned down under fire, and Putin, he basically said, you know, let them make it. So he squashed the shit, right? He had mercy for the sake, basically, it's showing you that Putin is trying to, he's looking for a solution. And so, you know, all this that they been building up about Putin he's trying to take Ukraine and all this, and they starting war over there in Ukraine with the that flight. What was that flight? You remember that flight that
when it went down?
Right, I can't remember. Yeah, right. They were anyway. They said Russian missiles took it down and shit, trying to blame it on the Russians. And here it is, man. You got U.S. mercenary groups in Ukraine starting shit, and the Russians basically called a ceasefire.
Oh yeah.
Because they had the ceasefire going on, but it really wasn't a ceasefire. They were still, the mercenary groups were still over there shooting up people, and so Putin responded, and then when the shit got heated up, the mercenaries couldn't fuck with them Russians, man. And Putin let them make it because he saw, man, this would be, you know, perfect opportunity for peace. But it ain't gonna be no peace, man.
No.
It ain't gonna be no peace. And I'm saying all that to say this, man. Why the fuck do Obama have a Nobel Peace Prize? And this devil, Obama, he bombing everything.
Yeah. Since he got an office.
Right. And then I'm hearing about Obama setting off nukes in Omaha and shit, man. You know, it's just something I heard. I don't know how true it is, but how this motherfucker get a Nobel Peace Prize? And here Putin trying to find a situation to work this shit out, man. And they don't want to do it, man, because Putin coming from a position of strength. America don't have any more strength, man. What the scriptures say, let the weak say I am strong, man. They done came up, man. Now they bargaining, what's that word, man? They bargaining, for the lack of a better word, you know, from a position of strength. And the U.S., man, they coming from a position of weakness, but they still think that they got their strength. Like basically when Tyson tried to come back, you know, to fight. He still thought he was Tyson, but he didn't, you know, yeah. Like when he fought Holyfield and shit, yeah. And he had to resort to bite.
Yeah.
Cheap tactics, man. That's what America is relying on.
Right.
Cheap tactics. And in the end, it's still gonna lose, man. But I mean, that's showing you, man, you got shit going on in Ukraine that could come to a head. The whole shit with the Eurozone, the economy about to crash, and then they setting up a civil war here in America. Civil or racist civil war, or a civil war of race. You know, however you want to term it. But they setting that up, man. You know, everybody out here, man, they in their comfort zone. They're not preparing for war. So go ahead, bro. Verse 11. You will read it. Read it.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
No, 9. Get 9.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Right. Prepare war.
That's the one that
Look around, just pan around. What are these people preparing for, man? Preparing for the rodeo?
Yeah,
what they preparing for? Preparing to go to the club? Whatever it is, it damn sure ain't war. But the rest of these nations, they're preparing for war. Go ahead, Doc.
Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Right. Let them come up, man, and they coming up, man. Men like Putin. You know? Nations like Iran.
Kim Jong-un.
You know? Right. Come on, Kim Jong-un. They coming up, man, preparing for war. They ready to pounce on America, man, because they sick of America. And none more so than us, man. We sick of America, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I am strong. You know? Once Russia really didn't have a position of strength. Now, man, shit. You can't even fuck with Russia, man. Oh, and China. How am I forget China? China, man, is, you know, they holding all the cards as far as economics. That's why they want to deal with the yuan or the RMB right now. The renminbi. That's the Chinese currency that's traded on the market. The RMB on the tip, which is short for renminbi. Damn it, I just said it. Renminbi. That's what's popping right now. So they coming, you know, saying I am strong. Go ahead, brother.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Valley of Jehoshaphat in the Middle East, what we was going into earlier. The Most High is going to assemble all nations to the Middle East in the Third World War, and Yahweh Shah going to take them motherfuckers to war, man, and vanquish their asses. They're going to be destroyed, decimated. Finito, man, finished. Go ahead, brother.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, right.
The harvest is ripe. Put ye in the sickle, man. Because this kingdom is done. The harvest is ripe, man. You know? Shit, it's due. It's overdue. You know? Like you got a harvest, man, you know, grapes or whatever, they get to their fullness, to the peak of their perfection, you gotta go get them. You know? Make your wine, man. Make you some grape jelly, whatever. You know? They'll make it preserve, jelly, all that good stuff, man, you know. Let some of it ferment, you know, have you some wine for, you know, for later on. And then you leave, you know, we left a tenth for the poor. But right, the harvest is ripe, man. And we the harvest, the elect, Lord willing, we the elect. We the wheat that the Most High is gonna gather. Like the scriptures say, into barns. That's us being delivered on them chariots, man. Preserved from this destruction. So yeah, go ahead.
Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. The heavens and the earth shall shake. But Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So shall you know.
Read that verse again.
Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
The hope of his people, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to be the hope of his people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. What else did it say after that? After his people?
And the strength of the children of Israel.
Right. And the strength of the children of Israel. That's the elect, man. That's the elect, because 2/3, man, they gonna die in this madness that's coming. They gonna die in the calamity, in the confusion, in the chaos. They gonna die. You know, so the hell with what a nigga got to say, man. We coming with what Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai says.
Con.
That's pretty much good on that, man. We get this.
Isaiah 13. This is
I thought you had that revelation.
I'm going to go to Revelation.
Yeah, we get that revelation.
This is Revelations 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right. Hey, and that's going to be the fate of Babylon, aka America. When the Most High destroy this place, it's going to be the whole of every foul spirit and demon and all that, man. That's what you're going to find here. Man shall not set foot on this place ever again when the Most High destroys this place, man. It's going to be burning pitch for, only the Most High knows how long. And then when it's all the smoke and fire all settled, it's going to be a desert wasteland. Most High is not going to build this place back up. This place is going to be left as a reminder to the monument of wickedness that it was. So go ahead, brother.
Verse 3. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants in the earth are waxed rich through her abundance and her delicacies.
Yeah, through the abundance of her delicacies.
Through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right, which is what we were going into. At one time, America was useful. All these other countries was making money off of us, man, off of our labor. Then through policies like NAFTA and other shit, man, these companies went overseas. Yep. That's all NAFTA was about. Yep. To open up free trade. Why do they want to open free trade? Because if you're a big corporation, you open up free trade, and then you send your company overseas where you can make your product for 10 times less the money, and you can bring it right back over here for free. No taxes, no tariffs, no nothing. So you just making profit on top of profit, man. Like they say, making money hand over fist. That's the only reason why they open it up. They didn't open up free trade for the other nations, man. And let's do commerce back and forth. And no, they knew they wanted to go overseas, but if they was to go overseas and exploit the slave labor over there, when they brought them products back to America, they would have to pay these high tariffs and taxes. So they say, you know what? We'll make NAFTA. We'll do this and we'll do that to make it to where, even though we go overseas, we can flood the markets, and we won't have to pay it. Put a tax on that cheap Chinese, Asian goods and shit, man. But they all wax rich, like the scripture says. They wax rich. But now this place has become useless because it's so laden with thick clay, and nobody has money. Nobody has money, man. You got money, you gonna pay your bills, and you lucky if you got money to do anything else. Like the brother said, he wanted to get some furniture, man. But shit happened, man. Now the brother got to spend his money on something else. So I mean, that's Babylon, man. We living paycheck to paycheck, man.
Get out of here.
We don't have money before, you know, like they say, the disposable income to just go and fuck off and buy shit, you know. Man, I feel like giving me a new outfit.
Right.
Man, we don't have that luxury no more, man. Everybody is tapped out. So the next thing you're gonna see, man, is chaos, man.
Come on.
These shelves are gonna empty. These shelves are gonna empty out here, man. People gonna nut up.
Come on. That's right.
These people don't know how to deal with hardship. Like the brother was going into, you take their phone away from them, and they fuck. If it's just for a day, or only let it be a day, let it be a couple of hours, man. They don't know how to act. But yeah, what else we had in there?
Yeah, so
we don't have to go into all of it.
Verse 4.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
On that. Yeah, that's good on that. Yeah, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
There you go. This place will be left desolate, neither shall it be inhabited from generation to generation, man. That's how upset the Most High is with this place. It's a wicked and foul vibration on America, man. You can have a woman in order over there on the eastern hemisphere, let's say a Ishmaelites, and she come over here and with no guidance, she'll be turned out within a matter of days.
That's right. That's right.
You see her in jeans, a high skirt, she gonna take that burqa off or whatever the fuck they call it. That's gonna be the first thing to go. And she gonna start showing the shape. Right.
Yeah.
She gonna start letting these Edomites run up in her. And the Edomites, they gonna turn out.
That's right.
So they too good to fuck with Jake.
Oh yeah.
You know? But yeah, brother, read that again.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms,
Right, America, the glory of kingdoms. Read on.
the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency,
Right, the beauty of the Chaldees, man. Excellency.
shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right. With fire, man, raining from heaven, pitch and fire, brimstone. That's what America got coming, man. I don't want to have no parts of that. Go ahead, Ike.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
That's right.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the
Right, that's
shepherd.
just showing you it's going to be desert. So you know them Arabians, they do desert dwellers. But they said neither shall, because they see, oh, this is a lot of land over there on the eastern hemisphere. You know, Ishmael, desert land. Let's go over there. No, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent here. Read that part again.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there,
Right, Ishmael. Go ahead.
neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But
Right.
wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall be not prolonged.
Y'all hear that? Her time is near to come. Her days shall not be prolonged, man. So we at the end of this wicked and vile kingdom, man, of every manner of debauchery you can imagine, man. Y'all saw that fat bitch, man, sitting up there on the bus, man, you brothers.
Oh yeah.
That
man.
nasty bitch. We gotta get the fuck out of
Shaking
here,
and
man.
jiggling.
She had, man, I can't even.
Man, you can't even describe
Her
it.
back of her arms, man, was just like, just hanging like
waving
that.
the sheet.
We got to get out of here, man.
Come on.
But I mean, just the fact that she was allowed to look like that and to dress like that and to go out in public.
Proud about it too. That's yeah.
Right, that's my point. And they just sitting there egging her on. And they should have been high-siding that bitch, man. Make her feel like shit so she go home, put some goddamn clothes on and shut the fuck up. But they just egging the bitch on. But when Jacob buy something positive, like us out here, they got all kind of shit to say against us. But when you in the world doing foolish, now you gonna find all kind of comrades and compadres that's gonna big you up. So with that, man, you brother got some closing remarks.
That's it.
Death to America.
Death to America, man. Death to America. Till next time, man, all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Peace and blessing to you, brethren, out there doing this work in true faith and sincerity. Double honors to the apostles, the men of great millstone, our elders that's teaching this word, man, laboring, toiling. Till next time, man, shalom.
Shalom.